Buddy, Doll Pencil coming back at you. We're going to start another dungeon run today, Sunday, the 6th, going into the 7th here. It's always best to kind of start your dungeon runs, in my opinion, after your clock resets. The clock already reset for the award time already today, so anything I earn tonight is going to go into Monday's game, which is kind of nice because when Monday comes along, I can also contribute again. But when the clock resets, I won't be able to contribute into Tuesday until the clock resets. So I've already kind of messed around with this battle here. I'm using some of my support characters with the Shield and Mira, only because I don't want to waste Angus and Sigurd, because those guys are going to be important for me later. I already kind of fought this battle and saw that the shield is going to go up, and it's going to kind of help save my character. And if I just kind of put my autos on hold and just wait for the shields to go back up again, I'm going to get a heal just before the end of this. And that's exactly what I want. And everybody is already top-notch. So everyone is kind of charged with their ults. So the next time I fight this battle, I'm good. And my green character, who am I looking at? I'm looking at Avalon. Avalon has some damage taken to her, but she doesn't get hit that much in the big battles. So that is good. We'll just kind of attack out of these and auto these here real quick. So yeah, really important for that. Gonna go through auto that battle. And I could go in with Angus here, and I'm alted with getting close to the two of those guys, but they're not healed. So I think I will charge. I'll lead with my fire team. And I want to auto right away because he'll start attacking, pulling points out of those guys. And he's going to ult again. Actually, I want to retreat. I retreated because I really want to save. I really want to save Araji's ult, because that'll come in handy. That'll come in handy with the big firefall, with a multi-battle. So I'll do this again. I'll auto right out of the gates. Just going to pay attention to what everyone is doing. So far, so good. I'll let him ult again. I guess I'll just let him go. Because now everyone else is ulted. And that's what I want. I want Ignis ready to go. I don't care if he's not ready to fire up. That's a small thing. Just going to blast through these here quick. And because I did fire before, everyone's ready to go. Now here's an interesting situation. So, we're going to have, we have Malik. Malik is in this grouping right here. And Malik, what he does when he hits, when he ults, he confuses some of the players. So it gives you some more attack time. So I could ult up Raji again. So I'm actually going to play out this battle. And I'm going to wait to fire off the auto. As you can see, I confused both of those guys, and I'm going to turn off the auto. It's going to play out, and everyone is kind of semi-charged up again. I think that was a good use of that. And then we had two green fights that I was able to hold off on, so the health is still good on my Earth Element team, so I can finally use them. And the biggest thing is waiting for Eden to throw her ult, to throw that rock. So I'm going to wait until I'm right on the line and everyone stops moving, kind of throw that out, because that way it gives me the most time. Shield is up. And again, you can see that Avalon isn't taking that many hits. Now, you can also see that Sigurd's shield is up, and I don't like that. So I'm going to retreat out of this battle and go back in because I want Eden's, one of her attacks will suck Sigurd down to the ground. And that will prevent him from throwing up his shield. So I'm just going to wait to throw that right there. Everyone will stop moving. We're still on auto. And we really want to see Sigurd go down to the ground or die. And he didn't, so I'm going to retreat again. And again, guys, this is the biggest thing, is just kind of doing this over and over again until the right sequence of events takes place. Because at some point, I'll get my way with that, and Eden will suck down Sigurd. There we go. That's what I want. He'll ult out. I'll do this. Kill the ult there. Fire the arrow. Wait for the shield to go up. I'll use the shield because I want to kind of protect the health and save the ult of Angus for the next attack. So that was actually what I wanted to do. I really liked how that battle turned out. And this is where things kind of come in handy when you've got things charged up. As you can see, I've got Hyperion charged up. I've got Mira charged up. I could throw Angus into this and kind of get something out of it. I don't know how I feel about that. It's good to kind of play your multi-element battles when everyone is charged up, ready to go. I could give this another shot, but Malik will lose some health on this. And this is where you could kind of play the game where you could kind of let Malik sit this battle out. But there's no advantage to Malik being in this battle because Angus is in this battle with Avalon. And when Angus is in and Malik throws his ult, you can't, you won't confuse two of the targets. You won't concuss them. So I'm actually going to try to throw down with the multi-element battle. And I think this could be a good opportunity to... We'll try it as it stands now. I'm thinking about throwing Sigurd in there because we haven't had a battle yet with the water elements. I'm going to auto Hyperion right away. I'll save Mira until we get close to the line because I want to start taking damage. Reduce the amount of damage because with Avalon the shield will hold, and we'll just kind of see how health holds out for these guys. And I'm always got my button on the pause, and you can see that Avalon's health is way too far down. I don't like how that's turning out. So I'm going to get out of that. I'll get rid of Mira here, and I'll go with Sigurd. Actually, no, let's get Avalon. I want to try to heal Avalon. And if I have Sigurd in there, depending on how much health he loses, that could be beneficial. So I'm going to auto right away. Take some hits. That'll charge Avalon. I'm going to turn this off. I'm just going to watch my other ults, and I'm ulting because what I'm trying to do is I waited for the shield to go down, and I don't like see it. Even though I'm ulting on all these guys, Sigurd is just taking way too much damage, so I'm getting out of this battle. I don't like that combination. So I'll take Avalon out. I'll put Mira back in. Put Angus in instead. He's ulted, ready to go. And sometimes you can throw those backline players in and hope that they do something. But Avalon and, not Avalon, Angus and Hyperion are ready to go. So I'm going to ult both them right away. And I got them. Mira, I'm going to throw out the damage thing so that their damage is reduced. Hopefully saving some of my characters from utter destruction. That's looking good. I retreated out of that. Good. So you guys see how the battle was unfolding. It was going good, so I think I found my combination of what I want. Now it's about saving their ults for the right battle. So I'm ulting Angus and Hyperion, and Mira's throwing out her damage reduction ult. I'm going to turn the ults off. Yeah, see, that's what I want. See, that turned out perfect. Everyone's kind of ready to go. Angus, yes, took some damage, but got healed. Mira's ready to ult. Hyperion's ready to ult, and Eden is ready to ult. So that kind of worked out the way I wanted to. Auto battle here. Ooh, my first water battle. And this is kind of where we're set up for success, because Hyperion's ready to go, and I hope I'm calling the players by their right names here. Yeah, Mari. So we'll do this. We'll hit attack. And I'm going to launch Hyperion's thing first. Right away. Get the ult out of the way in battle. Mira, I will wait until the first fire right there. And I'll just let everyone auto. And I'm going to turn it off because the shield's going. I'm going to get out of that. I'm going to try it again. I ulted Hyperion just to kind of save Sigurd's life. Ulting Hyperion. Waiting for Mira. Get her up there. Okay. Running all the ults. Shield is going to go up now. I'll turn my autos off. Just kind of see how it plays out. Yeah, perfect. See, that's how you want it to go right there. Index 1225 is what you want to watch. Everyone's ready to ult, and Sigurd still has a lot of health left. That's important. This is going really well, guys. This is probably the classic case of now that we've got enough people charged, we can kind of go into these battles with better chance of kind of taking down the other team. I'm just going to see what I'm up against. It's better to kind of waste away some of my elite guys here. You know, Nova and Miri are ready to go. So I'm going to let them do their thing. The only problem I'm worried about is I'm up against Malak and Angus on the front line. Let Hyperion go. Let the other guys fire off. And just kind of watch Nova's health. That's going to be the important one. And how everyone's ulting. Like that. I'm going to pause and retreat because Eden fired off her ult, and I can save that because Araji was already on the verge of death. Let's fire that off and go with everyone else. Everyone's stunned. Pause it. This is good, guys. This is really good. Didn't even take that much damage. Everyone's pretty much ulted up, ready to go. So pay attention to where I paused and stopped autoing on those plays. This is why it's important not to just go through your dungeons and willy-nilly willy-nilly use your hits and just hit auto. So I'm just kind of checking who I've got to battle. This is a much better fight because we've got Eden, Avalon, and who else are we dealing with? We've got Silva. And those guys are much weaker than what I was up against with Sigurd, Miri, and Hyperion there. So we're going to go this route. I could leave Malik out of this and let the cannon guy take a lot of hits, but I'm just going to let the whole team go. And we're just going to auto right away because I want Araji to start hitting fast. And Malik should hit both of those guys, which is what we want. I am going to save my ult for Ignis because I want him in my big team. Which is perfect because we come up right on this. And remember where we left off with everyone. What I'm trying to do now is everyone is ready to ult. I get Ignis in there, and this gives us an opportunity to kind of heal a character and get them some health, like a health boost. And that could be, you know, my shield, the shield person here. I believe that's Avalon. I could try to do Angus. We'll see how it plays out. We'll just watch it. Because this one's going to be quick. So to pause it and retreat is much, much more difficult. Because we're going to auto right away. We're just going to do this. And we're still firing that. The shield should go up. We'll heal right away. I got healed. I'm going to retreat. I'm just going to see where it takes us again. And this is what you're looking for, guys. You're just trying to play through to see where you're going to get your best outcome. It's all a game of chance at the end of the day. So I'm going to wait to throw this out a little bit later here. Everyone's charged up. People are done moving. I'm going to turn it off. Going to get healed. Most people are dead. Perfect. Look at that. Ignis is ready to fire off his ult again. Avalon got more health through the battles. And Hyperion's nearly ready to go. And Araji's nearly ready to go. So we're doing good stuff. When it comes to these hero battles, I just hit the speed up button. And I just put my most critical hit players, the ones who are just going to take as much fun out of things. Since I want to save my element teams, they're all charged up. I don't want to use them. I'm going to have to use them later on down the road. These guys are already charged up, ready to go. I want to save Hyperion, Miri, and Sigurd for my element battles with the blue team. They're going to come in handy down the road. And I'm trying to just kind of balance out what I've got here. Ignis is ready to go. Hyperion's ready to go. I could take out like Eden and put in Sigurd and try to have the shield go up and whatnot, but you know, we're not going to play with fire, so to speak, here. So I'm just going to watch this one carefully too. Turn the auto off. I'm going to pause it. Don't like how much damage Avalon's taking. Try it again. Because sometimes I like the combination of Miri and Ignis on the front end and back end, because one weakens them so they don't do as much damage while they're fighting. I'm just putting Angus in there to see if we can get Angus up a little bit. His ult is going. got healed. I like that, but I'm not 100% sure. I'll try Miri real quick. Because the trick with Miri is I want to be able to go into her element fight with the blue team 100%. Ready to go. Didn't like it. Of course, I stopped everyone from ulting. Try it again. Just see how it goes, see how it goes, see how it goes. Gonna get healed back there. Pause that. This is actually better. This is the outcome we want. Perfect. That's what I wanted. That's exactly what you want. Now, Miri took some damage. Fine, she took some damage. But she sits on the back line with these big group fights. So we made it through. We've got 70 Titanites. And I still have all my team members. And 70 is good. I mean, we're going to make it quite a ways. The trick is making it to, past your 150 for the day. The trick would be is if you guys can get your 150, because again, the trick is we can get our 150. That gets you your 3 orbs. That gives a good solid contribution to the team. You can take your next portion and put it into the next day. So here's my blue fight. I think this is very important because everyone's charged up, ready to go. So this is going to be very helpful for what we're about to pull off here. So Hyperion's going to fire first. I'm going to fire Mira because front line will still be attacking. And I don't want Sigurd to take as much damage. So I'm going to wait until she gets up right to the line. Boom. Fire off that ult. And the chances of Sigurd, his shield's going to go up. We want that to go up. I'm going to turn auto off. I could have waited on that. So I'm going to retreat. Go back in. We're at a good place, though. We're at a good place with this battle. Let Hyperion go. Do that. Fire Nova. I'm not going to auto it this time. I didn't like that. I didn't have to fire Hyperion's ult. I wanted to. That would have saved Sigurd, but Sigurd has a shield. And sometimes it's prudent to, you could take his shield into the next fight. And that's maybe what I'll do. Because if you open up the round with your shield, you can let the other guys get charged up if you use them elsewhere. Nope. I'm gonna get this. It's all about timing, guys. It's all about timing. Let that go. Let that go. No, I didn't like that at all. Sigurd was getting hit way too much. I left him in a much better place before. with one of those sequences. Again, it's trying to get that timing just right. Nope, 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 no, 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 no. I missed it. You see, that's the thing, is I let it go too long. Sigurd is way too down now. I blew it. So that's why you gotta be careful, guys. I'll still be okay for a good run, but I definitely left some food on the table with that one. I should have let Hyperion launch her thing and kill Araji. Get the health down. And that's what you got to be careful of. It's a tricky game you play when you try to when you're trying to just, you know, pause and retreat. You just got to be quick on the gun. You can't let it wait too long. You know, I might be able to, you know, everyone's ready to ult here, so I might be able to kind of sneak like a healing opportunity in with Sigurd. There's no frontline guys, but there's big guys on the back end, so they could easily die. I mean, this is the thing that I've gotten away with before, is you get lucky with a heal, but with so much fractional space right there, it's so tight. Just gonna let this go right now. Sigurd's already taking damage. His shield's up though. He got more health. Did he get more health than he started with? That's the big thing. He did, but this might be a good case for Avalon as a support character to heal up. Sigurd will be able to be healed when we get into a next elemental fight, potentially. Much more than where we were using him just then. Right now I can heal Avalon because the shield will go up right away. And I'll be able to get healed out of this. See, Avalon's health is way up. And everyone's charged, ready to go, except for Araji. That's a much better use of my time there. So I'm happy with that. It gets me up to 96. And we're going to be able to break 150 easy with my whole team being intact. That's what you guys want to do. You need to be able to play the dungeons tactfully. Everyone has their place. Don't be hesitant to pause and retreat, change the combo of your team members, just to make sure that you've got the right combination. You can also put a combination in hold and reserve, like these frontline players. You can save them so that you've got an opportunity to use them again down the road. I don't like what the fire team has there. Oh, this is a perfect combo. We'll do this. Because Avalon Shield's ready to go. Eden's ready to ult. This is going to be a good one. This is where we're going to want to lean on the green team. You can always ult right away with the shield and have that up, so when you take that first hit, it's not a big deal. I autoed already. I'm going to turn the auto off, because it doesn't make sense to fire it. I'm going to get rid of that, though, because it would have made sense to throw the arrow from Silva. She would have been able to take out Hyperion before he did more damage to my characters. So I'm going to run it again. And if you guys made it this far with this video, you guys are class acts for sure. Because it is difficult to be patient and just kind of watch these things, I know. So good run here so far. Everyone's taking damage. Silva's going to fire that. We want to save the shield. Yep, we need to get back. Get out, get out, get out. Not going to be able to do it. I should have saved Avalon's shield. That was going exactly how I was wanting to go. I was trying to hit pause. It didn't work. So now the green team is kind of going into the next battle with a disadvantage. Nobody's ready and charged up, ready to go. So we're at 10, 7 to 8 in the dungeon. I'm going to quit this video here at 31 minutes and I'll start another one. So this will be part 1 and we'll get to part 2 here after this.